Mars used to have oceans. Now your blood would boil. Why? Mars used to have rivers, lakes, even oceans, maybe. Today it has a sky so thin a glass of water would boil instantly on the surface. The murder happened 3.7 billion years ago. We know the weapon. We know how it was used. And we can still watch the killer doing it today. Every planet with a thick atmosphere has the same bodyguard, a magnetic field. On Earth, that field is generated deep inside the planet, where churning liquid iron in the outer core spins fast enough to create electric currents. And those currents create a magnetic shield that surrounds the whole planet. The shield deflects the solar wind, a constant stream of charged particles from the sun, before it can strip away our air. Mars had this same defense billions of years ago. Geological evidence in ancient Martian rocks records a strong magnetic field locked into the iron-bearing minerals exactly the way Earth's field locks into volcanic rock today. Then, around 3.7 billion years ago, something shifted. Mars is a smaller planet than Earth. Smaller planets cool faster because the surface-to-volume ratio is higher. Mars's core cooled until the liquid iron stopped flowing freely. The dynamo died. Without that swirling motion, there were no currents. Without currents, no magnetic field. And without the field, the planet stood naked against the sun for the first time in its history. With no magnetic shield in the way, the solar wind started doing what physics says it has to do. It hit Mars's atmosphere with full force, and it began tearing it apart. Solar wind isn't really wind. It's a stream of high-energy protons and electrons traveling at about 400 kilometers per second, over 1 million miles per hour, pouring out of the sun in every direction. When this stream hits unshielded air, it doesn't just push the molecules sideways. It rips the electrons off them, turning neutral gas into ionized particles. And ionized particles in a stream of charged solar wind get carried along, out of the atmosphere, into deep space, gone. On Mars, this happened every second of every year for billions of years in a row. Light gases escaped first. Hydrogen, which is the lightest, evaporated almost entirely. Helium followed. Then nitrogen, oxygen, and finally carbon dioxide started leaking away. The atmospheric pressure dropped from something close to Earth's at sea level down to less than 1% of Earth's pressure. That's why Mars today has an atmosphere about as thick as Earth's at 100,000 feet altitude, far above where any unprotected human could survive. We're sure this is what killed the Martian atmosphere because we have two independent pieces of evidence still happening right now. The first is the MAVEN spacecraft, in orbit around Mars since 2014. MAVEN's specific job is to measure how fast solar wind is stripping atoms off the Martian atmosphere today. The number it sent back is around 100 grams every second, about 1 kilogram every 10 seconds, lost to space forever. Multiply that across billions of years, and the math accounts for almost the entire missing atmosphere. The second piece of evidence is the isotope ratio. Heavier versions of common atoms, like nitrogen-15 instead of nitrogen-14 or carbon-13 instead of carbon-12, are about 5 to 10 times more concentrated on Mars than they should be, compared to the Sun's original mix when the solar system formed. That enrichment is the signature of escape. Lighter isotopes are easier to strip away, so what's left behind is heavier. The math matches the murder theory exactly. Mars didn't lose its atmosphere by accident. The sun never stopped pulling. The magnetic field wasn't there to push back. And so, over 3 billion years, the planet was emptied, one molecule at a time. That's how Mars lost its atmosphere. If you want more answers like this, mechanism first, evidence second, Subscribe to Curious Science. Tomorrow, why you have a pinky toe and why evolution never bothered to delete it.